doing some more score 1 in the session I did yesterday. I ended up getting a 16.13 average versus PV with accounting 13, as well as a 17.58 average of 12, which is 0.03 off of PV, and a 19.47 average of 50. The first average of 50 I ended up getting was 19.80, I think, but I ended up rolling it down to sub 19.5. Before this, my PV average of 50 was like 20.5 something from December. So yeah, first I'm getting a sub 20 average of 50, and I feel like if I finish this average 100, it'd be sub 20 as well. I mean, sub 20 average of 50, not sub whatever I said. I don't even know. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. So I guess I could consider myself sub 20 now on score 1. I'm pretty inconsistent, as you can see. I got a lot of bad solves as well, but I also got a lot of good solves to balance it out. So inconsistency shouldn't really matter too much as long as like I average around what it is. So yeah, hopefully I can get at least a sub 20 average at the comp this weekend. There's a tentative second round, so maybe if there's that, I might be able to get like something like a 17 average. Who knows? 15-minute 19-second DNF on 4 blind by just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 corners, which this is a really weird DNF, but it's upsetting as well, and it could have been a lot better. I had giant pause during corners, as well as reviewing quite a decent amount. It probably could have been like 13-12 minutes pretty easily. Yeah. I forgot to show the last one that also had many pauses in it, the 1509 DNF, but this one was a 1522 DNF off by 2 wings, which is really upset. It decreased in 5 corners off, then 3 wings off, then 2 wings off, and I even made like a mistake during wing memo, but I was able to fix it and still got 15 minutes 22. I can definitely get a lot faster, but it's disappointing that all of these 3 that I did today were DNFs, but they were my 3 fastest ever attempts that I actually didn't like just stop because I forgot something, which I have like a 12-minute where I stopped right at the beginning of wings, and I was also being distracted during that, but still that doesn't really count because I forgot. So yeah, but this is upsetting, but I think I can beat my PB by a lot soon. So I'm about to be picked up from school, and I also have this federation thing for violin today, but I just found out that my MPA for cello tomorrow is at 11:30 instead of 10 o'clock, so that means there's a high chance I will most likely not be able to compete in peer minks unless there's like a way that can be figured out that I could do it earlier or later, which probably will not occur, but we're going to try to figure out if that's a possibility tomorrow. But the good thing is I now will be able to compete in 2x2, even though I do care about peer a lot more than 2x2, so originally the original occurrence was probably better, but 2x2 I do care about a lot less, but I guess it's at least I do get to compete in that. Hopefully. I emailed the organizers seeing if I could be added for my registration, but that doesn't seem like that would be too hard. But I can also most likely compete in 3x3 as well, because I have to leave at 10:30 and 3x3 starts at 10 o'clock, so that seems like I'd be able to compete in one of the first few heats. So at least the upside is 3x3 and 2x2 most likely, and the downside is most likely not competing in peer minks, but yeah. So I just did my federation for violin. There's a lot of things I could have done quite a bit better in my thing. I was just pretty nervous. I didn't do bad at all, but I was pretty nervous throughout, so there's things I could have done a lot better, but I didn't end up doing it. But I didn't get to listen to it, so I'll see how I really did. Yeah, I'm gonna practice some more now. So I did a 2x2 average of 50, and I was using this WAPO Cosmic WAPO instead of this other cube, but I didn't really use this before, but then Tommy was doing a bunch of solves on it, so it actually feels better now. But I ended up getting like a 295 average of 50. There's a lot of bad solves, but I wasn't really, I've been like practicing 2x2 a lot. I mean, my best average of 5 was 211, so if I got that in comp, I'd be PB average of 5. And my 108 single actually was 11 moves as well, but I one-looked it, which is better than my 6 move 1.17, but who knows, maybe I'll get at least 1 PB in 2x2 if I can do it, which hopefully will occur. I did bad in a lot of things overall. 4x4 I failed, I got a 39.50 average, probably could have been a 35 average without so many mishaps. Score 1 I absolutely failed. OH actually was pretty nice in the first round, although it could have been sub 15 average. Also podiuming quite a bit of things. I got a 4.35 skew average in the finals with accounting 5.8, so could have easily been sub 4, counting 3.60, 3.61, and 5.85. So yeah. But I also won 2x2, 1 peer minks, 2x2, 2.56 average, peer minks, 4.40 average. So a lot of things could have been a lot better, but it's all good. At least I got like 5 PBs. But yeah, I'm pretty disappointed in 4v4 and Square One especially. And also I don't get to compete in those events for until like for 2 months, so it's kind of annoying. But it's all good.
Sean, what are you doing?
Say hi, Noah. You should say hi.
Oh, hey, SMH Vlogs. Sean, I'm just as tall as you were. Wait, why are these?
Wait, Noah, because that's what you have to do for parody. So Noah executed edges and he executed parody. We didn't want to teach him a parody out, so he just did the T perm that he learned. Then U2, U perm, U2, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, you got it, Noah?
Yeah. Oh, Tommy's streaming.
Yeah. So Noah solved the 3x3 blindfolded with help and writing down his memo.
You should start doing it without help.
So can you do blind yet?
Not yet, but
You're not good enough
my
yet?
big Florida Gaming Spring Qualifier, I should be able to do some blind.
Oh, okay. Under 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. What the heck is this? 1 minute, 0.81 average of 5 on 5x5. This is insane. I was just having amazing look ahead during edges. Absolutely amazing. What's funny is this 59 felt worse than the 105 I had back here. And I didn't even realize this was PB average of 5 when I got the 1 minute. I was thinking I needed a counting sub 1 to get PB average of 5, but apparently not. But this is crazy. So I've been doing some more 5x5 in this session after that crazy 1 minute average of 5 from earlier. That was before FSYL. But it's after now, and I got a 104.73 average of 12, which is really nice. I'm continuing this session. I want to see what I can get for an average of 50. So David just got 16-minute 40 on his first time 7x7 solve in a long time. That's PB,
like
right?
Once.
Is that PB?
That's past PB.
Yeah.
Like a long shot. Last PB was freaking 24 minutes and 36 seconds.
I just realized that I almost forgot to vlog the entire day. I was just doing some 7x7. Now I'm doing some 5x5. 7x7 I got a 332 mean, which is pretty good. Not PB, that's 326, but 332 is still pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty tired. I did like a lot of like stuff I had to get done earlier. I probably could have got a lot done earlier, more done, but I was wasting time, so I probably should have gotten more done, so I didn't have to do some later, but other days or whatever. But it's all good. Oh, on 5x5 I got like my average of 5. I mean, I only did 4 solves so far. It was like 107, 109, 111, 105. So yeah. So I was doing some 3x3. It started out really nice, and then it just got quite a bit worse, like recently. 15. I mean, like the 9s weren't bad. The 12, 15, like all this last NP sols weren't so good. I did like 25 sols. Average of 25, 9.39. At the beginning, I got some really nice stuff with this 775 average of 5, with my first counting 6 in quite a while. I'm pretty sure I still haven't gotten a sub 6 this year. I may have, but I'm pretty sure I haven't. Which, yeah, I haven't been practicing 3x3 as much a lot, especially last few months. But I was getting quite a bit of 5s in the second half of last year. So it's kind of weird that I'm pretty sure I haven't gotten a 5 yet this year, but I've gone really much slower. If I have gotten a little bit slower, it's been very minuscule. So I haven't done 6x6 hardly at all in like a week or so, and I just sat down to doing another 3, and it was 215, which is pretty good. That's probably average, probably just sub 220, I'd say. I mean, I do have a 214 average of 25, but I'd say it's pretty good for not practicing 6x6 in quite a while. So yeah, got a P mean of 3 on 7x7 at 323.58. Then I got a not so good solver try of 349. Yeah, I got 146 centers on the 121 and the 122. The 127 I think was 153 or so centers. I think this one was like 155 or so, but don't even remember. Oh, I think the centers were like 153 on this, but like the edges were not so good at all. But yeah, PB mean of 3 by 3 seconds. No, mega PB average of 12. I mean, not 12, 5. 112.54. So yeah, pretty nice. Just did a 5 on attempt. It was not a success. It took 40 minutes, 32.57, but it was 12 wings off, 8 midges, 5 X centers, and 4 corners. So that's annoying. But it was my fastest attempt by like 11 minutes. So I guess that's a good thing to look forward to. It was so annoying because I was so sure of my memo, but I don't know. Hopefully it goes better next time. 138 DNF by 5 edges.
What?
I'm pretty happy right now. I got a 131 on blind. I accidentally hit the timer a second time when I stopped it, and I wasn't wearing a blindfold because I forgot to put it on when I started, but I closed my eyes anyway, and I didn't like see the cube or anything. I kept them fully closed. Obviously in competition that I couldn't do that, but I wouldn't forget to wear a blindfold in competition. Anyway, yeah, PP by like 18 seconds. Pretty happy about this. I got a 138 DNF yesterday. The corner memo was pretty easy, but I reviewed it a little more than I should have. Probably could have been sub 120 because I think I reviewed it probably 10 extra seconds than I really needed to. And I was, what else did I do? Oh, I started to make an execution mistake, but I fixed it. So if it wasn't for that, I probably could have been sub 122. The corner memo was just, I just memoed 4 things, plus I remembered these 2, so it was this, like, visually. Then I did edges, and it was really nice. I'm pretty happy about it. I was doing some more 3x3 in this session from yesterday after doing, blind. I did quite a bit of blind solves, and I only got that one success. The one success I got was just that, PV single. The rest were, like, off by, like, there's a lot of ones that were really close. After, like, 5 hours of working on this, I finally finished this essay for it was supposed to be over 1,400 words, and it is like pretty long, as you can see. Yeah, it took quite a while to do all of this. I actually did the works cited thing like first, like after only finishing 100 something words, like the first paragraph, but that was kind of good. That was out of the way when I was done. Yeah, it was quite a lot to do all of this. I'll probably have very little time for cubing today, but I'm happy I finished all of this, so I'm just going to check it over tomorrow and submit it. It's, like, annoying to write long essays like this, but the good thing is that this is the last English class I ever have to take. Not like I hate writing essays, but it can be annoying. So I really only have one more essay to write, like, ever after this. I mean, like, not like I might have to write an essay in some other class, but that is going to be a small thing compared to essays that come up much more commonly in English. Oh, I realized I forgot to add a title. I need to do that. So I'm not technically done. Once I find a title, I'll be done with this. Okay, there's my title. Now I'm done. So it's 8:59 and I still didn't cube at all today. I was doing some more of other assignments, but the good thing is I have very little left to get done. Tomorrow I just have a little bit I have to do tomorrow, and hopefully none after school or very little after school. This weekend, actually Sunday is my birthday. I'm turning 16, and I'm going to, like, people are coming over and stuff on Saturday. So yeah, it's also, yeah, so because of that and because I want to cube, like, as I haven't as much this week as I would have liked, but it's normal because it's school. And not just school, but other things as well, such as violin and other things. But so yeah, I'll be able to cube a lot tomorrow, practicing for the upcoming competition on March 17th and 18th that we're hosting here. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Hopefully I can improve my times on 4-blind, 5-blind, and multi before then by quite a bit. I think I can.